Yeah. So yeah, I look at Rich as that for me, because like you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you guys here. I never said this. I don't think on any platform yet. Maybe Players Play, but I don't remember. But in 2022, I first met Rich because I had a friend that I used to go to high school with, and he was a screen printer, and they were in business together. So I went over to the shop, Gallery 223, and this was pre Players Play. Didn't have a name. I just had that little clubhouse buzz, and I was doing like questions on my stories.
Yeah.
I told him I'm gonna start a podcast, and like he's seen it come to life. No, not the vision. Well, maybe he did, but he seen it manifested.
Yeah.
And I spoke it into his studio, Galley 223. So from there, he just helped me along the way. He got me sponsors.
Yeah.
He just like wanted to help me, and like to this day, he's just been a great person to me. And I think mentorship is amazing. You need it. It's always good to hear from someone who has experience over you.
Yeah, most definitely.
They can guide you. You know, they got years. They can kind of like, shorten your mistakes or lessen your mistakes, I should say.
You know, I look at it as like, name me this mistake so you don't have to.
Exactly. So like, there's times I was trying to make merch. He's like, don't make merch like that. It ain't gonna sell. I sold hella shirts. I'm like, all right. Like sometimes we don't agree though, but I
but
like
you need that though.
Yeah, I like his perspective. It's good banter.
Yeah.
Well, you need it though. I think everyone should get mentorship or like find someone that inspires you. You know, you need that one person in your group that inspires you. You know?
Yeah, and like for me, like I always try to be that person to like motivate like people around me to like push to like their full potential, because it's like, yo, when I see somebody doing stuff and I'm like, yo, I definitely can see you doing it on a bigger like platform, bigger magnitude. And you not living up to it. It's like I feel bad. Like I generally feel bad. Like I like seeing my friends do like great things, right? Like
me too.
Delux, like I love seeing this guy do like. Yo, you're on like a movie screen, right, for your documentary.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I was on Paradise Theaters on Bloor.
How did that happen?
So I started. You know what's so funny? Like when I was saying about digital media, I think I took it seriously like a year ago. But I started getting. I did my own documentary. I called it "You Can't Heal What You Don't Reveal," and it really followed youth's experience in the justice system. So I'm studying psychotherapy. I'm taking clients on September, but. Yeah. That's kind of one of the things that I had a specialty in, was like I was able to talk to people about tough experiences because I've been myself through the justice system. Yeah. So I never seen a documentary like, and mind you, I have no film experience. I don't even have a camera. Wow. I had an idea, and I was able to get like a budget of $1,000 from a company. Yeah. And I kid you not, that was one of the best experiences, and I was able to kind of like leverage that, kind of like gave someone the ability to use kind of like the same storyline. Yeah. And I worked on the pitch with them, and they won a pitch contest, and then they've like a $7,000 budget for like the filming of it. Yeah. So I was able to bring back some of the guys that originally were on that first documentary onto this one. Wow. And I worked with like POV, which is like a youth film school. Yeah. Did that. It was a long process. That's why I have so much respect for people that are like front runners or doing stuff, because boy, I know when that phone rings, it rings. And all the things that come with that phone call ring is that you have to be on the ball with that. So we're able to do that. They played it at their graduation on a big screen. That was my goal, and I actually got it done in less than a year. Yeah. And then we have other film deals and other partnerships. Like just bringing something from the ground up, like. People think it's easy, like, oh, you do it for the glitz. Trust me, I wasn't in it for the glitz and glamour. Like, it's actually more work than it is. Yeah. There's days where you don't even make any money on it. Yeah. Like, and there's days where, like, you're up at night thinking, like, yo, I'm so nervous for the day of it. Mm-hmm. But you just got to go out there. And that's why I always tell people, it's like, they're like, oh, I need to get this perfect. I'm like, yo, you're shooting yourself in the foot, to be honest with you, because nothing's ever going to be perfect. That documentary we first did was not perfect. I know the audio was kind of messed up, but I still put it out there, and we still did pretty good on a fresh like YouTube channel. We got a couple thousand like views, like about 20,000 plus on Instagram. And that's just off and I'm not a big social media guy. I just built an audience, and they like what I do, and then people that hold my name in high regard, they're able to send that out and everything. So whenever I go out, they're like, yo, you did that, you did this. I'm like, yeah, I did that. And then for me, I was just like, I never looked at it as like, you know what, I did that like as like a thing. It's like, I have my moments where I'm talking with friends, I'm shooting a breeze, and we go at each other's like different films and stuff. that's the whole process of getting into film. I'm not an actor by trade. I just did acting for non-majors in university. And I just started with a vision, an idea, right? Like, just how Player Play started. That's how Maybe It Gets Better started.
Yeah.
We had some things called, like, Finding Your Heart was a community organization we built from the ground up with other youth. A lot of these things is, like, when you're an architect, you have to be proud of the process. Because no one can take that away from you. No one could take away your media skills. No one could take away Players Play, because if anything, you could just make another one. Right? Because that's the knowledge that we're trying to say, is that no one could take that away from you. No one can take away your relationship to your mentor. If your mentor were to ever leave and stuff like that, you have that advice. No one can take that. It's like a degree. You can't take my knowledge away.
That's deep.
But you see that goes, and I love having conversations like this. I love seeing it because it's like, yo, this is somebody who's living up to their full potential. Even when you do background acting and hearing about your stories and stuff, that's crazy. You know what I mean? It's like, I love seeing that from my friends, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
I have a question for you guys then. So what do you feel like is your superpower? It could be great communication skills. What's something that you know you were blessed with in this world?
Damn, I gotta clip that one. So that's a good question.
I could answer it. I'll start if you guys want. For me, I would say it's the ability to bring people together.
Damn, I was gonna say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, both
he has that ability.
Both could be true.
That's why I even start. That's one of the reasons why I started this, because I know so much people like that are doing great things, and I want to have a platform so I can showcase that. Like, before this, I had like a YouTube channel where like me and my friends would just be at Humber College, just discussing about random stuff, and they were just showcasing their personalities and having great conversations and just having great experiences. Like, that's what I love the most about even doing YouTube. And then COVID happened, and then it was like a reset. But even this is just like reigniting that passion.
That's sick. I like that. You guys gotta go.
I would say mine would be like adaptability. Like, I'm always someone who wants to change. Like, even if it's a change that I actually don't want to do, I'm still going to do it because I don't know. That's just me. I have to do it.
Yeah.
I have to make sure I do the change. Otherwise, I'm not living. It feels like. You know.
What about you, Delux?
I feel like I love the process, and there's also moments where I hate the process at the same time. That's how you know I like the process, because it always comes with different things, right? It's like building stuff from the ground up, because when I have an idea, for me, it's just not like something that's just idly in my brain. It expands. Like I start with one thing, and I'm like, okay, I want to get more into digital media. How do I do that? Okay, so podcast is one of them. Getting into my own content as well as another one. Connecting with other creators is another one. Like, getting into film is another one. Connecting with people in film to do other things in film. Doing screenwrites, doing like also pitches and other things to build other people up. That's how I really and truly